Alright, so we're in the garage today working on my 2012 Ram 1500 two-wheel drive. And I'm putting some new shocks on, and this this upper shock bolt is a bear when it comes to going back and getting a hold of that rear nut that goes onto the shock bolt. And really, the best way that I see to get at it so far is to remove the fender liner, which I've got sitting over here. Because I can't imagine going from underneath being very practical, because you've got the fuel tank in the way, and you know, just even trying to get up there is a real pain in the ass. The other problem here is that I can't really get the camera back there to look and to show you, but there's no way to get a socket on this rear nut because the frame is in the way. So you're going to need some kind of wrench, probably a stubby, because the metal comes up on both sides here for the shock mount. So you can't get a wrench to go this way or this way. And the only way to get the shock, or the wrench on there, is going to be to go pretty much like straight up and down in line with the shock here. And guess what? The bottom of the bed is right there. So you've only got, you know, probably like that much space, a few inches of space to get in there. So the only way, I'm going to use an impact wrench on this bolt, because that's the only really good way that I see to do this right now. So, and the only way to get the impact wrench through there is to take that wheel liner out. So I guess I'll maybe try this and give you an update once I figure out how to get that rear nut off. And but yeah, definitely take your wheel well liner out, and you'll have a lot easier access to that upper shock bolt. Alright, so we got the bolt out. It was a pain, and the guys online that say to use a stubby wrench are right. Tried using some vice grips. Didn't want to tear up the nut, but thought it might work, but it didn't. So the solution that I went with is something that somebody else had mentioned online, is taking a adjustable wrench and cutting it. I wanted to try the vice grips first because I hate, you know, modifying tools, and you know, it's not going to be good for much leverage after this. But anyway, that worked to be able to put it in around the back and fit it in around the nut on the back side, and then the impact wrench was able to take the bolt out of the nut. And so it works, and I recommend, if you don't want to spend any money on like a set of stubby wrenches, you know, you can do this. So there you go.